Hi, George. I'm Naomi. I'm the social worker that's going to be working with you. Do you want to go ahead and take a seat? And do you prefer Mr. George, Mr. Harris, or just plain George?
George is fine.
Just George.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and can you tell me a little more about the reason for your visit today?
Well, I was in the military and I had that income, but now, and I did have a job for the financial aid office on campus. I'm currently a student, and it seems like I've been having issues when I tried to apply for food stamps before.
Okay.
Because I'm just trying to get help with something, and I don't have any children, so I know I'm kind of limited on what I can get as a single person. But I have gotten food stamps in the past.
In the past.
Yeah, and now I don't have any income either. But I'm just a little scared because I think I got denied one time because I didn't have a job.
Well, there's nothing to be scared of. Let me just ask you a couple questions, okay? So are you a full-time student?
Yes, I am.
At what level are you on?
I'm a 6-year senior.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And you're currently
But
unemployed?
a junior. I'm a junior in the current program, though.
Okay.
But I've been going to college for 6 years.
Well, that's a good investment that you're doing. So you don't have a job right now? Is that
No,
correct?
I don't. I'm just school right now. And like I said, I did have a work study position at the financial aid office, but it just got too dramatic there for being just a simple work study. And it was kind of a hostile environment as well. So
Okay, I see.
so I kind of felt like I had no support there.
Do you find yourself having a lot of conflicts in your previous jobs that you had?
No, I really haven't. It's just I'm new to the area, and
Where are you from, George?
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. That's where I was born. A little all over. My parents are military. Well, at least my mom retired and my dad only did like 2 years. But as far as like I want to work, so I mean, so it's not that I just want to be lazy and just go to school. So
that's not what.
So and that's actually another concern that I had is if possibly because I know there's a vet's office. I've heard there's a vet's office here at the Denver Department of Human Services. So maybe you could direct me to them or.
George, okay, I'm going to try to find resources that can best address your issues that you're going through right now. I do have more questions though. I would like to know if you're willing to work right now, or do you feel that you're constrained with time?
I am willing to work as long as they're willing to work on working with me on my schedule. Because my classes take precedence over everything. I mean, I've been going to school for 6 years, so it's time I finish it up.
Well, I'm very proud of you, George. What I would suggest is that we go over some resources, and perhaps get you to apply for perhaps food stamps and see with your income and your issues right now, you might be able to qualify for something. I cannot promise that you will. And also, how would you feel about entering like a training program to get back into the workforce?
See, and I ran into that last time, and unfortunately, they're like an 8 to 5 type entity, and at school I have classes during that time. So if there, I mean, if there's, because I think that's the requirement now to get food stamps if you don't have a job, is you have to go through their training classes, and so.
Well, for food stamps, it's not much like that. It's probably for other resources, for example, SSI or.
But see, I'm not disabled, or I don't have a child.
So I really do think you could apply for food stamps and be eligible for that. Is that just the only thing that right now you're most worried about?
Well, I think that's the only thing I qualify for.
How about we also set some goals for you and see how you could manage your financial situation better?
Okay.
So are you currently living by yourself? Is it a home, an apartment?
I currently live with my roommate in a house.
So you do have a roommate. Is that helping?
Well, he doesn't pay his end a lot of times, or the full amount, so which kind of leaves me even more of a tight spot, and I can't really be like, hey, I need a new roommate, because then I'll lose all,
How do you feel
partial
about
income.
doing a contract for your roommate? And
We
for
have a
how-
contract. That's the
oh.
thing. We're both on that lease, so it's just something I have to deal with, until that time's up, and then I'll probably just move into a smaller place and maybe sell some of my furniture. So.
Oh, I see.
Which I probably won't
Okay,
do much
so
for.
let's do this, George. I'm going to set you up with another appointment, and so you can go ahead and fill out the application for food stamps. I also would like to know if you could possibly get another roommate to help you with your financial struggles right now.
Well,
I don't know if that's something that's
I've been
in your
searching,
plans.
so I don't know if you have any resources for that.
Okay, I can see if I could help you give you some ideas where you can post the need for another roommate.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Well, so would you be able to actually go down there and talk to the people for me and see if I could get food stamps without having to do the training class, since I am in college?
There is something that I can definitely do for you. I'm going to speak to the people that are in charge in that department, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I don't know if you want to leave me your contact information.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know if it's best to contact you through phone or email you
I
since you're
definitely.
busy.
Well, I have email would be fine.
Email?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I have to check that daily for school.
All right. Is there anything else, George? Yeah.
No. And do you have the paperwork for
I do.
this stuff?
Just 1 second.
Okay.
So this explains more on your eligibility.
Okay.
And right here we have the incomes depending on the size of your family. Since it's just you, it's going to be much lower. Okay. And you just fill this one out, you return it to me, and then you should be hearing from them in about 3 weeks or so. If it is an emergency, you're going to fill this part out, and they should contact you in 3 days.
Let me just look this over real quick. So do I just put my last week's... So you just want the last two paychecks?
We need...
Or that I don't work there?
You're not employed anymore. So
I need a termination
So what
letter?
you're going to let me know is how much you earn monthly. Do you receive any type of income from somewhere else? Do you rent a property? Anything that it's income, your monthly income, that's what I would need to know.
Okay. Okay.
And if you have anything in savings, you might also want to add it in there. And in case that you don't qualify for food stamps, George, we also have other resources that you can go to. We do have food banks. There's other places of charity that can help you during these times when you're struggling.
Well, I'll get this filled out and do I hand it in to you, or do you have a desk for that?
You would have to come into the office and just drop it. It's going to be to Naomi. Okay?
Okay.
And are you interested in getting information on food banks right now? I can
yes,
just take
actually.
a list of resources.
Oh, is that what these are? Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are a couple churches, and they can
So
help
Denver
you.
Catholic Charity.
And perhaps your roommate can also go with you. And
Understand my dilemma? Okay. Well, thank you so much. I'll make sure I get this completed and turned in. I know you have another interview coming up, so.
thank you, Jerry.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for coming.